Greetings, class. The purpose of this assignment, or the purposes of this video, is to provide you with an overview of assignment 2. And the purpose of this assignment is for you to create an effective all hazards preparedness related resiliency tool or resource that encompasses primary, secondary, and tertiary prevention for a select healthcare provider population. It will be important prior to the development of this tool or this resource that you explore the resources available to you within Module 2, specifically the link for psychological first aid, evidence-based self-care, resiliency, and more. It will be important that you address factors specific to your area of practice. So the tool will be developed specific to your area of practice. What I would first recommend for this assignment is that you interview or consult with the leader in your organization or human resources personnel regarding existing support resources. You may choose your own questions centered on your experiences or practices. You will be responsible for providing a synopsis of your findings. So meet with an individual within your organization who can share with you information about existing support resources. Next, you will review related organizational policies, protocols, and practices related to employee support, and wellness, and you will share this information within your assignment as well. Next, you will poll 2 to 3 individual employees to determine their perceived needs or unmet needs in the context stressors related to all hazards, crisis situations, or continued long-term stressors in the workplace. And the questions that you choose to ask these individuals may be questions centered on your experiences and practices. You will be asked to provide a synopsis of your findings. Based on the findings across your interview with both individual employees as well as a leader in the organization, you will be responsible for creating a brochure, a handout, a pocket card, quick tips, or some type of resource that would encourage the promotion of self-care and resilience. And that encompasses primary, secondary, and tertiary prevention. Again, specific to your area of practice. Again, it's important that this resource be grounded in evidence-based self-care, resiliency, and/or psychological first aid principles. So you will want to be certain to review those resources available to you in Module 2. For this assignment, you will address 3 factors specific to your area of practice in the tool that you construct. And you will poll, as I mentioned earlier, at least 2 to 3 individual employees. And as I mentioned, you will use your findings to create a brochure, handout, pocket card, etc. For this assignment, there is a table for you to record your findings. And so let's arrow down here. So it's not necessary for you to submit a paper, a written paper in narrative format. Instead, you will insert your findings typed within this table. You want to make sure to supply information for all of the discussion items within each section of the table. I don't believe it'll be necessary for you to record your interviews. That opens up a lot of questions with regards to consent, etc. But I think for certain that when you're polling individuals, when you're asking questions, certainly you're going to write down, you're going to want to be jotting down notes. So you're simply going to fill in these text boxes with the responses from the leader, as well as the employees, from 2 to 3 employees. You'll include those there. You'll identify key elements of focus that you want to include in your resource or your tool. And then you will submit this document with your findings as well as the resource or tool in the assignment box. I would encourage you to review the rubric prior to initiation of any interview, prior to the review of any policies or procedures relative to your agency or area. If you have any questions or concerns, please do not hesitate to reach out to me, and I look forward to seeing the creative tools and resources that you can develop so that we can support individuals in all ways possible relative to a crisis. Thank you.